The Folk Arts Culture Treasures Charter School is a community-oriented public charter school located in Chinatown North. It is the first publicly funded school in the Chinatown neighborhood. The school serves children from kindergarten through the 8th grade. Founded in 2005, the school now serves over 400 students from diverse neighborhoods. Although FACS is originally designed to address the needs of Asian American and Asian immigrant students, the school founders sought to create a multiracial, multi-ethnic school. Such a school best embodies a model of anti-racist education that not only values diversity, but also addresses inequalities and promotes justice. The school offers a curriculum that builds strong academic skills and emphasizes folk arts, languages, and histories of many cultures. All students at FACS have the opportunity to study with master folk artists like an African storyteller or Tibetan sand artist. Students will learn about their own culture as well as cultures of their neighborhoods. As a charter school, FACS is an independently operated public school that is funded with federal, state, and local tax dollars. The school's revenues are predominantly from the School District of Philadelphia, based on the student enrollment. The school is a nonprofit organization and is free and open to all children in the state of Pennsylvania. This Pachacucha aims to provide staff members and parents with a broad overview of the school's finances, based on an analysis of the school's audited financial statements of fiscal year ended June 30, 2013, 2012, and 2011, with an emphasis on the most recently released financial statements of fiscal year 2013. The school's statement of net assets presents information on all of the school's assets and liabilities, with the difference between the two reported as net assets or balance. Over time, increase or decrease in net assets may serve as a useful indicator of whether the financial position of the school is improving or deteriorating. In fiscal year 2013, the school's total assets exceeded $2.2 million, while its total liabilities were $0.8 million. The school's net assets were around $1.4 million as of June 30, 2013. The school's liabilities were mostly accounts payable and accrued expenses, salaries, and benefits payable. The school does not have any debt. Within its total assets, the school's cash balance at June 30, 2013 was about $1,570,000, representing an increase of $277,000 from June 30, 2012. Other assets include state and federal subsidies receivable, prepaid expenses, capital assets, and other receivables. The school's investment in capital assets, which include furniture, equipment, and leasehold improvements, decreased by about $47,000 in fiscal year 2013 than last year. This decrease was all from accumulated depreciation. No capital asset purchases were made during this year. Comparing with previous years, the school's net assets show signs of fluctuation. In fiscal year 2011, the school saw a relatively big increase in its net assets. Since 2011, the school's net assets were a bit shrinking, but showed a sign of steadiness. Overall, FACS has sufficient liquid assets to fulfill its commitments. As we mentioned earlier, the school's revenues are predominantly from student subsidy provided by the School District of Philadelphia. As of June 30, 2013, based on student enrollment, revenues from school district subsidy was about $4.6 million, which represented more than 79% of the school's total revenue. Additional revenue sources include other local support, which is composed of all other local contributions, gifts, grants, and also aftercare fees, investment income, facilities use, and miscellaneous income. In fiscal year 2013, revenues from other local sources increased more than $200,000, but represented only 5% of the school's total revenue. Other revenue sources include state source and federal sources. State source is composed of primarily state reimbursement, while federal support mainly comes from government grants and school lunch program. They constituted about 4% and 12% of the school's total revenue by the end of June 30, 2013. As of fiscal year 2013, the school's total revenues reached over $5,876,000. Comparing with 2012, the school's revenues increased about $180,000. This increase was primarily due to increases in other local sources. Comparing with 2011, however, the school's total revenue still decreased by about 4%. In fiscal year 2013, the school's total expenditures exceeded $5.8 million. This number also increased from fiscal year 2012 by about 2%. Over the years, FACS' annual total expenditures were quite stable, with fluctuations within 3%. In fiscal year 2013, FAC's total expenditures exceeded its revenues by about 3,000, which means the school had about 3,000 deficit this year. In fiscal year 2012, the school had a deficit of about 67,000. In fiscal year 2011, the school had a balance of more than 297,000. Generally speaking, the school put almost entirely its revenues into student care and education and its daily functioning. The school's expenditures include instruction, support services, administration and business services, operation and maintenance, non-instructional support, food services, aftercare services, and accumulated depreciation and amortization. In fiscal year 2013, the school put more than 56% of its total expenditures into instruction, which showed the school's emphasis on student learning. It also put over 9% of its total expenditures into aftercare services, food services, and other kinds of support services that directly benefit students. Overall, the school remained financially healthy. It held sufficient amount of liquid assets and kept sufficient amount of cash balance. The success of the school cannot be separated from the help and support of the school district, the community, school staff, and teachers. Also, parents, families, elders, and the community are a core element in helping FACS achieve its vision and enrich its students' experience. According to recently released school performance profile developed by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, FAC's final score is 88 out of 100 for the 2012 to 2013 school year. The school has been designated as a high progress school. For additional information about this profile and FACS achievement, please visit the school website and the government website. Thank you for listening.